the idea behind it really is to develop the players to a very good standard that you can actually come into our football education programme at the age of 16 or certainly when they leave school. But what we're hoping to do really is to develop it from 14s and 15s, which we have this season, and tailor that down all the way to an under 9s team, and then probably a feeder programme for that, which would be under 6s, under 7s, under 8s.
Well, finishing second in the league together really sums it up, to be honest.
Many opportunities to get into academies such as Blues and Wolves. Yeah, I've been scouted for Blues and Wolves, and so was Ryan from the under 15s, the goalkeeper, and so yeah, you can get good opportunities from it. So it's good.
We got off to a bit of an indifferent start. A couple of heavy defeats at the start of the season, mixed in with a good result at home to Swindon. So we didn't really know where we stood, to be honest. We're into a new league with a new squad of players. So it took us a month or so really to find our feet. But after that, credit must go to the boys who really knuckled down. Were fantastic in training, and the results shown on the pitch. They went on a 7-game unbeaten run, which took them up to Christmas, and really stood them in good stead for the rest of the season. A difficult December was then followed up by only one defeat in the second half of the season, and ultimately what a fantastic achievement for the squad in their first year to finish second in the league. So credit must go to every single one of them. They've been brilliant.
The first season has gone very, very well actually. You know, a new entity for us as a football club really. You know, there's obviously going to be teething problems along the way, but I think what we've managed to do throughout is fulfil our commitment which we made to the players at the start of the season, in terms of game time, in terms of the quality of training which we provided, the quality of facilities, and exposure to the club. You know, in terms of you know, coming and watching games on match days with the family, you know, representing the club. So I think from our point of view, we've managed to fulfil our commitment to the players that we've recruited onto the programme really. You know, I think the coaching has been exceptional. I think the lads, from what I've seen, certainly not being there every day, but coming in you know, sporadic times throughout the season, definitely seen a big change in the boys. Certainly, you know, they've developed on the, you know, off the pitch as well as on the pitch as well, and they are really a credit to our department.
At the Junior Blues, I've become an all-round better footballer, and this is helped by the good coaches and the good facilities around us, help us all to become better players, and I can become a better player playing with better players.
Well, as coach of the Junior Blues under 15s, with the lads not being together and being our first season, we had a brilliant start. Won the first game 16-0, then we picked up a 5-1 victory. Then unfortunately a couple of players dropped out for different circumstances and different reasons. Lost a couple of games and then picked ourselves up just before Christmas. And then went on a bit of a good run, winning 6-1, 7-1, beating the likes of Wolverhampton and Oxford, which took us then into the Walsall game, who came to our ground looking to come and beat us, with them being third in the league. And due to the lads' excellent performance, we went on and won 4-1, which was a real good turning point for our season really.
4-1 win over Walsall. There was a lot of talk before the match from their manager about how they were going to turn us over, because they were third in the league and we were 7th in the league at that time. But when they came to our pitch, we beat them 4-1 with a memorable goal by Harry Ellis.
It was difficult having a squad of 16 players that have never played together before, you know, coming in and trying to get a team bond and a team job. But to be honest with you, I was quite fortunate with the likes of perhaps maybe Regan, players like this, and Oscar as well, who brought the team together early on in the season. We had a bit of banter. Although the training's quite intense, it's quite disciplined, and the boys do work really hard, it was good to have those types of players in there that brought the team together, and they reaped the rewards, because it didn't really take that long for us or for the 14 squad to gel together, to be honest.
At training, like, I got a bit frustrated and kicked the ball at the fence, came back and hit me in the face, decked me basically.
In terms of the 15 squad, there was, as I said, a lot of diverse characters really. You've got the likes of Chris May, you've got Shaq, and you've got some of the other quieter boys that still interact with the rest of the group. So although it was put together probably quite late compared to what the other group or the other teams were, say, within our league, I think they bonded really quickly. And as John's quite rightly said, although training is hard work and it is very, very disciplined, I think they've come together as a group, and hopefully they go on and be part of the 16s next year.
But I mean, at training it's always a laugh. I mean, there's always discipline, but then at the same time, because we work hard, we can have a laugh as well. We're always joking around and, you know, we're always getting on each other's backs. But I can give you an example. Once turning up for a match and getting the shin pads, you know, it wasn't the best thing, but yeah, okay.
I think the Junior Blues is fantastic for the age. I think when I was young, something I'd really want to do, it would have been improving me as a player now. I'd have been better as a player now. Just having top coaching people, top facilities, playing for a top club as Birmingham City. I think it's something people should be really privileged to be in.
From when we first had them, from the 181 under 14s and 15s we had at the start of the season, to get it down to 16, and where they've come from in terms of when we were doing the training in the Dome to where they are now as both individuals and as a team collectively, I think they've come on leaps and bounds. You know, you can name individuals, the likes of Liban in goal, who I think's come on absolutely fantastically under the brilliant guidance of both Mitch and Dylan, who have been fantastic with all the goalkeepers this year. I could go right through the team. I think they've come on absolutely fantastically, and like I said earlier, to finish second in the league in, you know, a division that we'd never played in before and we'd never played with each other before is, you know, is credit to the boys for their hard work. And, you know, they've challenged me as well this season, you know, because putting on sessions for them to constantly test them, to get the best out of them, brings out the best in both myself, Craig and the boys. So we learn off each other, we bounce off each other, and I think that shows.
Staying on with the Blue squad and going into the education programme, because that would be like a big opportunity.
There's quite a few of us actually who want to do that when we're older. Education programme. Just to stay with the club and enjoy it.
Enjoy football. Well, being at the Junior Blues, I've learned discipline, I've learned strength, I've learned how to become a better footballer, developing new skills and adapting my football in the game. With better players around me as well, it makes it much easier on the pitch.
Well, currently this season it's been an under 14s and under 15s. Next season we will have an under 16s, an under 15s and under 14s, and we are recruiting again for an under 13s. So we'll have 2 new teams, you know, as of this season. The future plans are to tailor that all the way down to an under 9s team, and then obviously an under 7s, under 8s, under 6s development squads, which will actually feed the under 9s team, and really have a complete club which is run through the community department at Birmingham City.
I'm really happy because I started off when I was 9 when the Blues first picked me up from grassroots, and then I progressed all through the development centres, and now I'm going on to the education programme.
Well, I'm planning to stay here at the Junior Blues next season, hopefully become an all-round better player, develop more skills so I can hopefully enter the education programme that Blues are holding here.